Hello, everyone. This is Christina, and this is our very first podcast for the Christina and Scott's McMichael team. So we are real estate agents local in the area, and we did do a small podcast before because we actually had a house with dueling toilets, and they were never have had this happen in 22 years. They were across the bathroom from each other. And so we interviewed a builder and some other people on our little podcast that you can look at on YouTube. And it was toilet talk. So that was kind of a lot of fun. So this is our official podcast. And I have one of my very favorite people here today for you, a special treat. She wanted to make sure that she was the very first official podcast. So I certainly wanted to make that true for her. She is my very talented, my favorite daughter.
Only daughter.
Because that's why she's my favorite. And, and so I am going to bring in for the first podcast my mini-me.
Oof.
So this is Peyton Schwant. We have two children. Gavin is 20, and he got to get in on the dueling toilets when we hid, you got to go to YouTube, when we hid money in the toilet, and him and his friend, and I got to ask questions. That was so fun. But Peyton was waiting for the more formal, and I've got some great questions for Peyton about real estate. So I think the number one question is, what is it like to be married to not one realtor, married? Oh my gosh, married. What is it like to be the child of not one realtor, but two realtors? So what's your life like in that, in our little world, in our little family world?
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of hard because you're like, respectfully, you are busy a lot, but you're busy, and then when you make time, and then I can do fun things like cheer, archery, go with my horse, stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of like it. A lot of people know me, so I'm popular.
You always say, it's so funny when we have a billboard and she will be like, it's a digital one. When are you putting me on the billboard? Am I going to be on the billboard? So usually Valentine's Day, I've stuck you up with Papa and some other things like that. So do you, like, by age 12, are you like completely tired of our phones? Like, would you like to throw one out the truck window?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So talk about our phones ringing. That is interesting because I think since you've been a little baby, it's like, shh, shh, everybody shh. Like if you're in the car. Like,
my friends are literally used to it, being quiet in the car when you're on the phone.
Yeah, that is true. Because I'm like, shh, shh.
They already know, I don't even tell them.
And as a realtor, I think you can attest to this. You know, I'm very fortunate because I get to pick Peyton up. But she has to realize we might be running the show a house. We might drop her off, cook supper, and then go out and show houses at night or go to a listing. So you just never, it's like, I feel like our lives are like folded into and completely just go around real estate. You just, yeah, right? Don't you think so?
Yeah.
So Peyton accuses me of always, and I don't think this is true, of always being late. Like, if I need to pick her.
Now, you are. Oh my goodness.
I don't feel this because when I'm late, like, they take them back into school and she has to go out the front door then.
And wait with the other kids.
Okay, and she says, this is what she said the other day, I have to wait with the kids whose parents don't care about them.
It's true.
Like, how do you feel those other kids feel waiting? Okay, late.
I mean, that's their routine. I don't know.
I might once a month be 10, 15 minutes late.
Once a month?
You think more?
No.
Come on. Okay, you start keeping a list.
Twice or once a week.
Okay,
maybe.
You got to tell them about, because of our busy lives and because Peyton's, I don't know, the second child, I don't know. She has gotten in this habit with her phone. Do you know what I'm going to tell them? She holds us to our exact word. So she literally will be in the back seat and she'll ask if she can do something. She'll ask and she'll be like, can you say that again? And she has all these recordings of stuff that we have promised. Like, when you get home, you know, you don't have to brush your teeth or you don't have to do any chores or whatever it may be. And she records it. And so then when the family doesn't hold up, she does it to her brother too. She plays these recordings.
I do. I did it to my teacher once. Well, I didn't show her the recording. It was a funny recording. Yeah, I lost it because it was on my old watch. It was a funny recording for yelling at a student. But
I hope the teachers at St. Martin's are watching this. I really do.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, it is a podcast.
Edit that out, okay?
So don't edit that out, so she will get in so much trouble.
Please.
Okay, so talk about these recordings. Why did you feel these recordings were necessary at some point?
You'll make promises, and I'll be excited about them.
Huh?
You forget, and then I get busy, and you get busier, and you just never do it. And then I'm like, can you please do it? You have time, I have time. You're like, I want to go to sleep.
I would like to say, in defense of your parents, and we have offered for her to go stay like at someone else's house for a while because in our defense, Peyton does not know, well, obviously what another house would be like because Scott and I, when we had Gavin, true story, you may not realize this, but when Gavin was probably preschool, we changed everything we were doing. And we do so much one-on-one time with these kids. And you got to attest to that. We do a lot of family activities and a lot of one-on-one. She just doesn't know. And how fortunate you are, or maybe
Did
unfortunate.
you say unfortunate?
I said how fortunate or unfortunate to have your mom pick you up every day from school. Because I've always so enjoyed that.
I do too. But I like Dad more. Well, he got a new truck, so it's like him driving me to school or picking me up in his brand new truck.
Well, maybe Dad should have just done this podcast.
Just hop in the truck with him. Problem solved.
Me hop in the truck with him?
Yeah, I'm smart.
Well, you don't get both of us to pick you up. That would be an impossible task. But you do get one of us to pick you up.
Only when a car breaks down.
That's right. Or you get one of us to pick you up. Okay, so do you have a question for me? And then I've got some more questions for you.
Wait. I have a question for you. How much do you love me on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
And then how much do you love Gavin on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh my gosh. What is it with this? What? Am I on camera? I love you to a 10 and I love Gavin to a 10. They are 8 years apart. So it's really interesting to be in her world and then to be in the college world. So it is so different. Are we going to have to edit it out?
No.
Okay, what are you going to say?
I had strep throat. And then Gavin got strep throat because of me.
Gosh.
And she gives Gavin a full-on care package with everything I love. Like snacks. And I'm over here dying in her house practically. And she's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, just go to the fridge. And Gavin's over here, oh, thank you for the gift basket. Where's my gift basket?
I'm going to let you finish that whole drama piece because she did not fill you in. This happened last week. She did not fill you in that Gavin broke his foot the week before.
And he think it's stupid.
So he has a broken foot.
With a cast on. So.
And he's on crutches. And he doesn't live at our house. And then he came home and was vomiting because he got strep from you. So my little care package was...
Well, you never told me that.
You don't
I never know he
that he
came
has a broken
home
foot? Okay.
Growing up.
So my little care package was a mouthwash, some breath mints, and it was a box
of the chicken crackers,
which I don't buy very often. It's so bad. Those chicken cracker things. Those chicken in a biscuit. And apparently,
chicken in a biscuit.
Isn't that what it's called? Chicken? Yes.
Chicken in a biscuit? No.
Yes, that is what the box is called. When Amy sends this podcast out, she's going to put a little picture underneath you of chicken in a biscuit. That's what it's called. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We will see when this podcast airs. Okay, well, back to real estate because I'm winning it as a parent. Okay, so back to real estate. So do you think, like, we take out a lot of home buyers, and there was an article in the National Association of Realtors that talked about how kids are having more of a say in the properties that their parents are buying. Like they're having more of an input instead of just parents touring houses, that the whole family is going more and there are more spaces for the kids. Like a big backyard might come into play, or they want to pick out their bedrooms, or so what do you think about that?
That might be a different families, but I don't feel like that's with our family.
No, I'm talking about.
But I feel like that might be with different families because, like, I understand take your kid to see a house to see if there's something you don't like about the house.
Right.
Like, I understand
We don't
that.
go looking at houses.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying families that go, they are saying the children have more of an impact on the family purchase.
I agree
So do you
with
think
that.
they should? Do you think what would be the most important
I feel
thing
like
for a
they
kid
should.
to pick out?
Well, I mean, if the kid likes to go in creeks like I like to go in creeks, maybe they should tell the parents and say, hey, maybe look for a house that has a creek in it or just a more open area. Like, I don't know.
Make
I
it
feel
really hard for the realtor. Now we're looking for a creek. But hey, we can do it. Gosh. Okay, what else do you think might be important?
I mean, a room size. Like, different kids will want different type of rooms, you know?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they want a room next to their parents or room next to their brother.
Okay.
I feel like they should also have a say in where their room is. That's my personal opinion.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing about having two realtors as your parents? What's your favorite thing?
Oh, we get to do a lot of fun things.
You can pick more than one favorite thing, right? Must be hard to think of one. Go ahead. What's your favorite thing about having two parents as realtors?
When you're in a rush, well, not in a rush, but when you're going somewhere and I'm hungry and I just got back from school, I can convince Dad to get me to go to Panera or Chick-fil-A.
And that's your favorite thing about having two realtors as parents?
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know. I thought maybe,
See, you don't even know.
Maybe their schedules can vary, so they can be at all your school events if you want us there. She doesn't like us at some of them.
It's embarrassing.
I don't know why. Like, we are embarrassing? Well, anyway.
Okay, parents who see this, let your children comment under this video and tell them why it's embarrassing. Because this girl can't understand it.
Like, we can't go
Back
to
me
archery.
up here, please.
We can't go to cheer. Now, the competitions we can, but we can't go to practice and watch like the other parents. So basically, the other parents think, I just don't care.
No, I'm just responsible.
But we can't even go in there. Peyton's like, you're not coming to practice, are you? Like, I just don't even know. But okay, well. Okay, so any other stuff about real estate you would like to talk about and air out? Because this has just been very interesting. This podcast has not taken the turn I thought it would take, but
okay, so
we will go with it.
You've been a realtor for 22 years, correct?
Correct.
How old were you when you started selling real estate?
Are you serious? Yeah. No.
Because I know, but you can tell them.
Okay, I think the podcast is officially over. I think
No.
we should end with that.
Oh, no.
Okay, do you have anything else you'd like to share with the world?
Your age?
Okay. Peyton, it's been so wonderful having you as
Wait,
my...
you don't have another question?
As my guest? No, I really don't. No?
Okay, well, let me think of a question for you.
Okay.
And it'll actually be good. I'll just comment under the video what your age is. I have a Facebook account, it's fine.
You comment under the video.
I follow you.
I can comment something secret about you under the video. Don't forget.
I can report it.
Okay, come on. What question you want to ask me? Go ahead.
Wait, what was...
I would like to say this about Peyton. There is 8 years difference, and we had Gavin, and so we do tease about, and I mean this in the best light, is, you know, with your first one, like, everything's got to be, like, perfect.
Oh, I love this, though.
Everything has to be perfect, okay? I distinctly remember painting our garage. I was just, like, touch up. There was nothing in the garage but the bowl of dog food. And I was high up on the ladder trimming
don't.
And Peyton, as a toddler, crawled over to the bowl of dog food.
The kids in my class are going to see.
Well, good. And ate 2 pieces. And when she ate 2 pieces, I remember thinking, does that really matter? Because she's our second child. So
What if
with Peyton, Gavin complains because he jokes about, and we joke about, that we just care a little less. And I think we're better parents because we care a little less.
No, because
Poor Gavin. I feel sorry for Gavin.
No, well, I have an Apple Watch, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. I just recently downloaded TikTok. TikTok, Snapchat,
And where are you going
Facebook.
with this?
She doesn't care. I literally have Facebook. It's for like old people. She doesn't care.
Facebook is for old people. Okay, well, you are winning
Well,
the viewers over.
I.
Okay. What was your final question? Are we?
What are your 5 favorite things about being a realtor, and your 5 favorite things about me being your daughter?
Oh.
And your 5 favorite worst things about Gavin being your son.
Okay, let's not go 5. We're going to be here for a while.
Okay, 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 3 favorite things about being a realtor is working with people. I really love being a realtor because I thought I was doing just a bang up job at being a mom and being there for Peyton. But, so that's in there somewhere. And then number 3 is I just really enjoy looking at houses and land and decorating. It's just such a passion for me. So those are 3. Now, you wanted the top. You do
like decorating.
Yeah. You wanted the top 3.
Top 5 for me.
No, the top 3 about...
3's too easy. 5.
Of what? Tell me again. Why I like you as my daughter?
Why you enjoy my company and like why you like me.
Okay. I like you because you're a lot of fun and she always makes me laugh. And she is always, come on, mom, come on, mom. And we recently she has a little baby colt and we're not typically horse people.
A Willow.
She has Willow, and I got a horse named Trees. Sassafras. Love the name now. She didn't like the name at first. You're just a lot of fun. And I also recently started drinking a little coffee due to Peyton. Peyton loves coffee. And so
that's why I'm short.
Peyton is just the sunshine in our house. That would be a good word for Peyton. Okay,
what 3 things do you hate about Gavin?
Not hate.
Dislike.
We're not doing dislike. We're doing like. 3 things I like about Gavin. That he always texts me. Probably, maybe I shouldn't share this.
He does this
probably
check-in.
Once a day. He will text me that he loves me. That warms my heart. And Gavin is a lot like Scott. So he's just kind of no nonsense, but he always remembers to just, he doesn't say a lot like we do. We're very chatty, but he just always remembers to check or say a few things or, I don't know, just check in. So I'm very proud of Gavin. And so the 3rd thing would be, he is such a hard worker. He has started his own little business about 2 years ago, and he's going to college in MU. And so far, I will knock on this table. He's heading in the right direction. We hope we can keep them because I really do think, and you've heard me say this, the most even contrary to this little podcast, but the most important thing I will do is not real estate. It is raising Peyton and Gavin. Absolutely. Just my pride and joy.
Can I say something? It's good. She said my name first.
We could end right there.
No, she said my name first before she said Gavin's.
Oh, gosh.
Just saying.
I've got my hands full. Okay, how do you want to end the podcast? Or what did you want to say?
I had an idea, but I forgot.
Oh, what's the slogan you came up with the other day? We could end with that. Yeah. I was complaining to Gavin about his broken foot, and I was like, Gavin, you gotta make lemonade out of lemons. And so we're driving down the road, going to get to the DMV, going to get his little handicap pass for up at MU.
Because
Peyton goes, I've got an idea. So say the slogan you came up with. We're gonna put it on a billboard in the spring with lemons around it.
Gotta put my face on it.
No, we'll put your face on a big fat lemon. That would be good. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Wait, okay.
You gotta look at the camera and say your slogan.
When life gives us... You help. We're gonna say it together.
Ready? When life gives us sellers, we give you buyers. We give it, you.
We give it buyers.
We give it
when
buyers.
life gives us sellers, we give it buyers because we're giving life buyers.
Got it. Isn't that cute with lemons all around it? But we were definitely putting your face on a lemon.
Okay, do it one more time together.
So the slogan is when life gives you. Okay, start again. Ready? So the slogan is when life gives you sellers, we give it buyers. With lemons on it.
In my face.
All right, that's a wrap.
Wave at the camera.